Hi, second graders. Today's story is from Knowledge 2 Lesson 14 called the Chinese New Year. Our first vocabulary word for today's story is banished. Repeat after me. Banished. Banished means sent or driven away. Our second vocabulary word is grudges. Say grudges. Grudges are bad feelings held against one or more people who have done something wrong to you. And our last vocabulary word is prosperous. Say prosperous. Prosperous means having good fortune or success. What do you see in this picture? The air crackles as fiery bursts of color illuminate the night sky. Sparks fly, red, green, yellow, blue. Eyes are glued to the night sky above as fireworks splinter the darkness. It is the beginning of the Chinese New Year. In the United States, we celebrate New Year's Day on the same day every year. Who knows what day that is? It is the first day of January. But in China, the calendar is based on the cycles of the moon. Because of this, the Chinese New Year does not always fall on the same day every year on the calendar we use in the United States. The New Year in China begins with a new moon, and the start date ranges from the end of January to the middle of February. Unlike New Year's celebrations in the United States, Chinese New Year's celebration lasts for 2 whole weeks. The celebration of the Chinese New Year, the longest and most important of all Chinese festivals, can be traced all the way back to the time of Confucius. For centuries, Chinese people have cleaned their houses from top to bottom in the days before the festival. They bought new clothes, prepared special foods, and wished each other good fortune at the beginning of each new calendar year. These customs are continued even today. The celebration begins with firework displays on New Year's Eve, which are believed to scare away evil spirits and are followed by other age-old traditions. Children are allowed to stay up late on New Year's Eve, adhering to or following a traditional belief that each extra wakeful hour will add years onto their parents' lives. Feasting on fish, pork, poultry, tangerines, oranges, dumplings, and special cakes, families gather to wish each other good luck. Luck and good fortune are common themes for the Chinese New Year. The color red, thought to be a sign of good fortune and happiness, is the color chosen to wear during the festivities. Homes are decorated with red paper cut into designs, and happy wishes are written on red paper hung throughout the house. Children and unmarried adults often receive red envelopes, with money tucked inside. The people who receive these envelopes are also supposed to receive good fortune in the new year. The main focus of the 2 weeks of the New Year celebration is to prepare for a prosperous year ahead. People believe that evil spirits are scared off by the fireworks and banished or driven away from homes, as every inch of every room is scrubbed clean. New clothes and haircuts are given to people as a sense of fresh new beginnings. People forgive one another for past grudges, agreeing to put their disagreements behind them. Some people visit temples to give thanks and pray for good times ahead. Friends and families everywhere enjoy relaxing together. At the end of the first week, on the 7th day of celebration, everyone has a birthday. The Chinese celebrate everyone's birthday on that day rather than on the day on which each person was born. In China, time is measured differently than it is in the United States. Their traditional calendar is called a lunar calendar. A lunar calendar is based on the cycles of the moon. The new year begins with the appearance of a new moon. Each new year is named for a particular animal: rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, dog, and boar or pig. According to Chinese legend, when the Buddha was dying, he called all the animals in the kingdom to his side. Only 12 animals came, and as a result for their loyalty to him, the Buddha named a year after each of these 12 animals. On the 15th day of the Chinese New Year, when the moon is full, the lucky dragon or lion leads parades all across China. Up to 50 people fit inside this large cloth dragon, stretching the length of a city block, bobbing and weaving their way through the streets. Cloth lions, also symbolizing power and luck, nod their papier-mâché heads in time to the drumming and music. Vendors sell dumplings, which are sticky rice balls stuffed with sweet and salty fillings, to the throngs or crowds of people in the streets. The 15th day of the Chinese New Year is the day of the Lantern Festival, when thousands of colorful lanterns, large and small, cover the marketplace. Some people spend an entire year designing lanterns for competitions held that day. Others write riddles and post them on their lanterns for a popular guessing game. When the light of the lanterns mingles with the light of the moon on this final day of celebrations, there is joy and hope for the year ahead.